Alright then guys, so in today's video we are going to be starting yet another series. Last video was the start of a series, and this time I'm actually venturing out a bit further. I'm going on to Ultimate Team, boys. Yes we are. Not playing against the computer anymore. And this series, you might have seen it on the likes of Bateson's channel, Bateson87, Nepenthes, Castro, them kind of really quite big YouTubers. It's called F8TAL, and basically we are going to go through the rules to start off with. It's basically a team in which you've got loads of silver players, but then you've got one main player. As you saw there, I picked Di Maria, normal Di Maria, because the player had to be under 50k to be so it's fair, because let's say someone can afford, I don't know, like team of the season Ronaldo, who goes for like what, 2.5 million, and someone can only afford like, I don't know, Di Maria for example. It won't be fair if we do it like that. So it's going to be everyone under 50k, and Di Maria cost me about 18k, so he's well under the budget. And yeah, let's get straight into the rules. So starting team on episode 1 must have 10 silver players and your main player. You must play 2 games each episode. The games will be added together, so if you lose game 1 then win game 2, you deduct the losses from game 1 from the winnings in game 2. You play online single match versus full chem teams only, and so that's basically if someone's in Division 10 and someone else is in Division 1, it won't be, it won't be too difficult. And there's also no dashboarding opponents, so that's obviously you can't like Skype your mate like, oh, can you play against me and do a bit of crap so I can win a couple of grand. So yeah, basically can't do that. At the end of each episode, with the winnings, you offer your viewers a choice of 2 pairings to add for the team. For example, let's say I earn like, I don't know, 70k. I could be like, oh, you guys can pick from either Royce or Gundogan, or you can Royce and Gundogan, or you can pick from Di Maria and Lucas. Don't know why you'd pick. I don't know how you'd be able to fit both those choices into one team, but anyways, next we will go on to the how much you earn if you like win, lose games. So if you score a goal with any player, with any of your 10 players, 10 other players obviously, you earn 5k. If you score a goal with your main player, that's not just Tots, you earn 10k. If you concede a goal, you lose 5k. If you win on penalties, you earn 5k. If you lose on penalties, you win 5k. You earn 5k. I keep saying win. If your opposition rage quits in the first half, you earn 20k, and if your opposition rage quits in the second half, you earn 15k. If any other players receive a red card, they must be replaced with a bronze card, and every upgrade in the series must be a gold player minimum. So let's get straight into the other 7 YouTubers who are going to be doing this with me, or who I'm going to be doing it with. Obviously me, I've gone with Di Maria. Corruptive, the guy who's like organized it all, has gone with Team of the Season Perez, 87 rated. Just Fluffy's gone with Team of the Season Icardi, 82 rated. Bear LFC is also going with Inform. Did I say Team of the Season Icardi? I meant Inform Icardi. For me, he's also going with Inform Firmino, also 82 rated. TDR Gaming's gone with Diego Costa, 86 rated, of course. That's normal Diego Costa. Mr. Bizzle's gone with Inform Adjuriz, 85 rated. Novagas has gone with Hamsik, 90 something rated. And although he's well above 50k, because he's a centre mid being played up in striker, it's a bit fairer, I guess. But none of us wanted to, just all for fun games, so none of us really wanted to complain. Then we've got Cartel with normal Gökhan Tora, 80 rated from Besiktas. That is all the other YouTubers that are participating. Let's have a look at my team. So we've got Pele in net, 73 rated. He's got a really well-rounded card, like 75 diving, 70 reflexes, 74 handling, 76 positioning, which is very good. We've got Manquillo, 81 pace, but decent defending and physical at 70 and 69. Dianye, 74 rated, rare actually, 70 pace, 75 defending, and 72 physical. Medium work rate. Not great, but I mean, I'll take it. And then we've got Wallace from Monaco, AS Monaco, 74 rated as well. Brazilian, I don't know why I told you Brazilian. 75 defending and 77 physical. We've got William Matthews in left back, 75 pace. Not that good. We will be probably looking to, ship him out at the first time of asking, but he's got 70 defending and 73 physical. There we've got Somalia. I just had to put him in for the banks. You know what? Yeah, just put him for the banks really. We've got Somalia from Toulouse. Don't know, I don't even know. He's actually got 80 pace, 70 shooting, 71 passing, 72 dribbling, 68 defending and 65 physical. Very well-rounded card, which is why I picked him. We've got Adrian, not the best card in the world. Maybe we'll actually be looking to replace him at the first time of asking and not the left back. I don't really know how I feel about him. He's got a decent card. He's 71 rated. He's rare. He's 76 pace and then 75 dribbling, and that's as far as it goes really. We've got Cosiello, who, although he doesn't have any really standout stats, he's got a really well-rounded card, and he's only 66 rated, so you wouldn't really, you wouldn't really expect him to be very good. He's literally like what, 2 ratings away from being a bronze. And then we've got Diego on left wing. He's a 4-star skiller, which I really do like. 74 pace though, not that good. 70 shooting, 74 passing, 75 dribbling, and that's as far as it goes as well. Not that strong. And we've up top we've got Jussier, something like that. 71 pace, very slow in my opinion for a striker. I like my strikers to be proper quick, able to pounce onto that through ball. Yet another player we will definitely be looking at replacing. I mean, he's got decent shooting, I guess, at 74, 72 passing, 76 dribbling, but once again, not very good at all. But then obviously we've got the main man, Angel Di Maria, right wing, 88 pace, 80 shooting, 85 passing, 87 dribbling and 71 physical with a high medium work rate. Very good. Let's get straight into the first game. Alright then guys, so this is the team that we do come up with. He's got Aubameyang up top, he's got Vidal on loan, and Gundogan as well in the midfield. That's all I really caught of it. We do get the first chance of the game. Di Maria cutting in from the left hand side, finding himself on acres of space, decided to go with finesse from distance, but unfortunately his shot only strikes the outside of the post. That would have been absolutely fantastic way to start off the series with a really great solo goal from Di Maria. Tried to get a ball out to him there. You'll see that a lot in this first episode, and probably the first couple of episodes really, me trying to get the ball to Angel Di Maria, because to be honest, although yes, of course, one reason is because he gets me 5k more per goal, but I mean, to be honest, he's the only really good one this side, let's just be honest. Tried a little ball there with Adrian. He hasn't got the best passing in the world, especially for a cam. That's why I'm playing him as a CM in this 4-3-2-1 formation instead of the cam in the 4-3-3-4 formation that I showed you on the screen earlier. To be honest, this game just seemed like it was like a bad player with a good team against a half decent player. I know, okay, I call myself half decent with a pretty terrible team. There was a lot of lag in this game as well. The passing just did not seem to be going where I wanted it to. Then here, Di Maria had a very good chance, and at the first time of looking at this, I was like, oh, sick corner. And then I saw them get a goal kick, and I was like, what on earth, Di Maria? What were you doing? What are you doing with your life? And then here, as Pele saved the first shot, and Pele is actually a really good keeper, to be honest. I'm not even saying it as a joke. I put him in there as a bit of a joke. He was the best. He was the best goalkeeper I could really find that would really fit in there. But he's actually really good. We did have a few chances, such as this one, which, to be honest, when you've got an 84 rated keeper, 82 rated keeper in Bert Leno, he's just gonna save them, to be honest. Like that header, would it trouble a bronze keeper? Not really, but you know, it's just a bit, it's I don't know, when you're playing a silver team against a gold team, you just can't really predict how it's gonna go. Anyways, he did have two goals that were chalked off, very annoying for him, I'm sure. For me, I was like the first one anyways, that was bounced off the keeper. Didn't really bounce off the keeper saved it. I was like, oh my god, how lucky are you? And then as soon as I saw that it was actually offside, I was like, oh my days, I'm incredibly lucky myself. And for the second one, I was just lucky nevertheless. Here I was extremely unlucky though. This game did seem like it was going to be a bit quite heavily dominated by luck. I mean, I was cutting in with Di Maria. I was like just going to finesse it into that far corner, win the game the last couple of minutes, get that 10k in the bag. What happens? My own player gets my way. Yes. Oh, I was so annoyed. Like, had it been an opposition player, it'd be fine. I wouldn't really, like, obviously he's defending for his own team. I can't really be annoyed at him. But like when my own player gets my way, that is when I really get annoyed. Anyways, this game did seem like it was going to end as a 0-0 ball draw. Once again, Di Maria's finessed shot blocked by one of their players this time anyways. And then that is how the game does end, 0-0. Neither team getting the goal that would put them ahead, and I'm actually happy that we managed to hold on against such a good team for so long. Anyways, now we can come up against a pretty weird team. We've got Griezmann with a silver attributes card, and Lloris in net, and that is all. Like, and they're all French, so it's not like it's just the starter squad and he was like, tell you what, I need a keeper and I need a striker to rack in the goals. It was like, it was so weird, this game. And I did feel like we were going to dominate. This guy had his mic on as well, his microphone on it. That just sounded like I said mic on, the player, the right back. And to be honest, he was just speaking in a language I didn't understand. I was just like rah, 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 honestly, and it was absolutely hilarious. You don't even know. As you can see there in the top right hand corner, his microphone, he was absolutely screaming at this point, because he was on the attack. All his players are forward, and then I just put a simple through ball in for Angel Di Maria, and he does get us a goal. The goal that he really should have got last game, that he does get it this game. And I didn't actually cut here because as you'll see here, I do win the ball off him. I was just passing around the back, pretty sloppy, terrible play really. And then Di Maria finds a Jussier with a pass, and Jussier, like literally surrounded by about 3 of his defenders. He's got absolutely shocking pace. It's just the main reason I want to replace him. Terrible pace. If I had like a Dybala there, for example, that's a teaser for later on, he would have just raced away from those defenders and just easily slotted it in. And let me tell you what, he was absolutely raging. Like 2 goals within literally like a minute of real time. trust me, it was bants. It was honestly bants. And then in the 30th minute, he failed to deal with the ball really. He only just cleared it as far as Adrian. Adrian finds Somalia. Somalia had options, but I decided to just go with him. Then he found Juicy in the middle, and Juicy does convert to make it 3-0 within the opening half, within the opening 35 minutes even. Nothing to do with our main man there, Di Maria there. It was literally Somalia to Juicy. The other ones, Angel Di Maria obviously got the first goal, and then he assisted the second. Yeah. Anyways, in this game I really had so little chances to show you. There I tried the roulette, and then the chance for a massive gap there just ran away from me because I went for the skill and roulette. Then here I got the ball back almost instantly after. Diego into Angel Di Maria, and look, and how about that for drama for you? Literally looks like I was going to get the fourth goal and just seal the win, but what happens? It gets cleared off the line by one of his bronze players. So annoying. Hugo Luis saved the first one, and then Di Maria rose up the quickest. As you can see that he was absolutely boiling out there, just sliding in left, right and centre with his players Oliver Nchiam. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that. And then here I actually thought this ball from Manquillo was very bad, but I actually found Angel Di Maria's head, but his header didn't quite find the back of the net, and it was literally the end of the game. I actually pride myself of finding my way out of quite a tight situation there. Di Maria finds Diego, who finds Juicy, and what about this? Di Maria here just about to score a goal, and then he goes and rage quits. I mean, I'm fine with that. Di Maria goal gets us 10k, rage quit in the second half gets us 15k, so I'm completely fine with that. And we do get the 3-0 win, and I will now come and show you the choices that you can pick. Let's get straight into it. Right then guys, so after all of that, we did earn 35k overall, so let's just go through it. So first game we earned nothing. Second game we first scored a goal with Angel Di Maria, which is 10k, and then we scored 2 goals with Juicy, which equals 10k, so it goes 5k plus 2 times 2, sorry, which is 10k plus 10k, 20k. And then we got a second half rage quit literally in this 87th minute. I don't know what the guy was even thinking, but I don't know, I'll take it. So that is a 15 extra k on top of that, so 20k plus 15k is 35k overall. Then we've got 2 options that I will come to you with today. One to really bolster our attack. Our defense was quite good this episode. We only conceded, well, we didn't concede a single goal actually, I think, come to think about it. So our defense is solid. Pele in goal, absolutely phenomenal. We'll definitely keep him in there. So the 2 options are firstly Dybala and Felipe Anderson. This is the one that I really want to really bolster our attack. Like I said, we only scored 3 goals. We didn't even score a single one in the first game against a decent opponent, which we will start coming up against. All of them came against the second one, which we were quite lucky to come up against. And then the second option is Marcelo, who goes for 3.8k, and Miranda, who goes for 2k. So I forgot to tell you, the first one, Dybala and Anderson. Dybala goes for 8.1 when I checked on Footbin, then Felipe Anderson goes for 1.7, so that only adds up to what, 9.8k, which is a lot. So the second one adds up to about 5.8k, about 6k maybe. So that is, so we'll be hardly using any of our budget. Literally, if we only got a second half rage quit, that would have been more than enough. Even if we only just scored 1 goal with Di Maria, that would be more than enough. Yeah, so that will be the end of today's episode. If you did enjoy it, please be sure to drop a like, subscribe if you're not already. Make sure you go and check out all the other guys in the description. I left all their links. And yeah, if you if you did enjoy this video, please be sure to drop it a like, subscribe if you're not already, and I will see you next time. Goodbye. Make sure you vote, by the way.